Hello and namaste everyone. You're watching Smarty Tech Fizz and I'm Anjali with a new video related to the Spring Boot application and with the MongoDB connection. So today we will talk about that how we can connect our Spring Boot application with the replica set members of the MongoDB. If you have already watched my video and if not also, I have already prepared some videos regarding the Spring Boot application with MongoDB where we have done with the connection, how to connect to the Spring Boot, how to connect the Spring Boot application to MongoDB, and then we have also performed some operations like find, insert, update and delete. But today I want to show you that how we can connect to the MongoDB but they are replica set members. So how you can do that? So let's get started. Okay, so if for all the configuration related things, please watch my first video. I will put out the link in the description box regarding the how to connect the Spring Boot application with the MongoDB. So that all configuration that I have done, what are these structures related to, you will be able to understand in that video. But here I will continue with the configuration part and then we'll start that how we can connect that. So in the replica set member, if you will see my localhost MongoDB, I have created them as a replica set. If you will see like this here, you can see this is something different Mongo shell because I am using the 5.0 version of MongoDB, but doesn't care. We are not caring for this. We are just caring that is that replica set members or not. So this is a replica set member and this is my primary member. Okay, so you may have a 2 to 3 or more than 3 servers in your replica set, so they all work like this, and first one will be a primary and other will be the secondary servers. So how you can connect it? So firstly you have to go to the application.properties. If you are using the single standalone server, you may connect them like this, as I have already explained in my previous videos. But as I today want to connect with my replica set member, so how you can do that? You have to use this property of the Spring Boot, that is the Spring Data MongoDB URI, and here you have to mention the connection string. If you will see this, let me show you here. So what is the string saying? That this is the MongoDB connection, this will be the username. This is the same connection string you will be using for the other other ways for the MongoDB connection. In the same way, we are using that connection string in the Spring Boot application using this property. So what does this connection string means? This is the MongoDB connection, so this should be pre-append. Now this is the username, then colon, then this will be the password, then this will be the @ and after @ you have to mention the replica set member IPs. As I am running my replica set on my local host system, that is why I have mentioned here is localhost and then colon and then port number. If you are having more than one member, so what you have to do, you just need to provide semicolon and provide IP and then 27017. If you have some other members also again provide, then again you have to provide the IP. So this is not semicolon, this will be the comma, then provide IP, then port number. If you have other members also, then just add them by adding comma at last and then provide the IP of other members, right? 27017. So in the same way you can connect other members too, but I have only one member, so I don't have to provide the other IPs because I don't have it actually. Now after providing the IPs and port, just use the slash, and here you have to provide your either there are two things in the connection string. One is the auth source and other is the database name. If your authentication has been, if your users has been created on admin, you can use the auth source equals to admin, or you can use the admin here also. This will be the work, this will same works like the auth source, then you don't have to provide this. But if your if your user has been created on some other database, then you have to provide the name here as some other DB name where your users has created. So this could be like the auth source, this is a source where the authentication has been created. What I am doing here is my authentications are created on the admin database, so that is why I have provided the auth source as admin. But if I'm my authentication source is admin, but what I want to connect to some other database. Like here I have different number of database. My authentication has been created on admin, but I want to get this database, the data name base with the Smarty Techie. So but that is why I have used both the ways, like I'm providing the database name here and also the auth source here. If they both are same in your case, you just only have to provide one of them, but in my case I have to provide the source as admin, but after source as admin I want to get the some other database. So database I have provided as here is Smarty Techie. So this could be work as same like auth source, and it could be work like different if you have a different source for all the both the key and value pairs. Now after this you have to separate the other options by the AND operation. After using AND, you have to provide the replica set name. What is the replica set name? If your MongoDB are like a replica set, you may have provided the name in the configuration file. In that case we have to provide the replica set. What is the name of it? My replica set name is RS1. You can see here the name has been provided here also. After providing this, I have to provide the connection timeout. So after how many millisecond it should not try to connect to the MongoDB. Let's say if it is throwing some error, so up to what time it should try to connect to the MongoDB. If it is not able to try after it's not able to connect after 3 seconds, it should throw an error. Don't wait for the other connections. Okay, after this what I have provided is I have provided the read preference. What is the read preference? What I want the all the query operations or all the read operations should be from the secondary replicas, not from the primary, because primary is for the write and read both, but we want mostly the read operations from the secondary only. It should not affect the primary one. Okay, so load will be distributed equally on the secondary servers. So this is what I have used in the connection string. I hope it will be work out for you also, and you will be understand it in a better way. So this is my connection string. Just save it. After saving the connection string, I need to test it if I am able to get the things or not. So what I am using here, this is my product repository. I have explained in my previous video too. This product repository is like how to get the data from Spring Boot application to using your Spring Boot application to the MongoDB. So this is the way that how you can get the data from MongoDB in your Spring Boot. And if you want to know what are they, just go through my some other videos. I have shown you that this is the Spring Boot connection MongoDB video. This is the find and search, insert, update and delete. You can go through them, you will be better understand it. Okay, so this is the repository class, and what I want to get, see, this is the product class where this class is representing my product collection. If you will see my MongoDB, I have this DB, and in this DB the collection name is products. So in this product the variables are, the keys are ID, item and quantity. So this is how I have replicate them in my class. So what I want product repository which is connecting to my product collection of the database. So this will get the item, find by item. So this is a field, you can see that db dot products dot find. So here I have two objects, one with the item book and quantity 20, and one with the item pencil and the quantity is 10. So what I want to find the documents by item where the item is book. So where the item is book is this one, so it should return me this this document in the result. So let's try to run this. Run as Spring Boot app. So it is launching. So you can see that this has been started, server has been started, and it is connecting to the replica set member primary of the local host, and here it is giving me the result from my MongoDB. So this, you can see that means our MongoDB connection is working fine with the replica set members, and I hope it will help you out to figure out the things for you as well. So if you have any doubt, just comment it below or mail me at the smartytechfizz@gmail.com. As soon as possible, I will be replying to your mail or the comment box, in the comment box. So till then, take care. Bye bye.